Hey squad, welcome back to the channel. Today, 24 March 2025, we're suiting up for an epic mission, figuring out how Canadian Tire, the retail OG since 1922, battled this out in Canada's wild 600 billion retail jungle. Think of this as a superhero showdown. We're using Porter's 5 forces to see if Canadian Tire is a Cape Crusader or just holding the fort. Picture a pie chart, split into 5 colors, one for each force. We'll light them up as we go. Hit that like button, and let's roll. First, the setup. Canadian Tire is not just one store, it's a whole squad. Canadian Tire retail for gear, Marks for threads, Sport Check for kicks, and a bank dishing out credit cards. With 1,700 stores and gas stations, it's like Canada's utility belt for life. But here's the catch. They're up against heavyweights like Walmart and Amazon. We're cracking open their 2024 reports to see how they flex. Ready? Let's dive into the forces. Here's the intel, straight from the battlefield. First slice, threat of new entrants. Canadian Tire's got 1,700 bases and a loyalty squad, 11.7 million Triangle Rewards members. That's a fortress no newbie can storm easily. Second slice, supplier power. They grab stuff from Canada, the US, only 15% by the way, and of course the major supplier countries of Mexico and China. So no single suppliers calling the shots. Third, buyer's power. Rising cost of essentials translated to 4.1 billion of sales in Q4 2024. When shoppers need value for their money spent, they buy their car parts, work clothes, footwear, and sporting goods from Canadian Tire's owned brands. Fourth, substitutes. Amazon's lurking, but Canadian Tire is no more than 15 minutes away for at least 85% of the Canadian population. That's important when you need quick service, like a new battery installed in your car during a snowstorm, or you want to get your hands on an item and compare prices. Last slice, rivalry. Walmart, Home Depot, they're throwing punches and Canadian Tire's fighting back with a 36% profit margin. Now let's break it down like a comic book plot. New entrants, low threat. Think a shield wall. Their size and loyalty lock out wannabes. Suppliers, low threat. A wrench in their hands, not suppliers. They can swap sources like trading cards. Buyers, moderate threat. The wallets rule. But 54% loyalty sales keeps them hooked. Substitutes, mid to high threat. Clones like online shops strike and strike hard. But nearby essentials are their forte. Rivalry, high. A fist fight with giants. Q4 sales grew 1.3%, but it's a brawl out there. Canadian Tire's got muscle, but the battlefield's brutal. So, what's the score? Canadian Tire's a retail scrapper, low newbie threats and supplier sway keep it swinging. Loyalty's their shield, size their fist. But here's the kicker. Rivalry's a beatdown from giants, and substitutes like Amazon prey on their crappy Tire-owned brands. They're good enough to scrap in the Canadian retail war, but that's not good enough for us. We at Making Change do not lose sleep over our investments. Unless every piece of the pie is full, we look elsewhere. Place your savings into another retail name that you know. And in the meantime, smash subscribe, and I'll catch you later.